Hey there fellow gamers and cocktail enthusiasts, Ben here, and welcome to another Castles and Cocktails recipe video. So I'm currently in the process of finishing up the last few, at least story mode levels of Super Mario Maker 2 on the Switch. This game came out pretty close to the beginning of the Switch's life cycle. It was always on my radar, and recently a friend of mine decided to clean up his stash of different games. He gifted me that one, and I'm very happy to have finally played through, at least, again, the story mode part of it. I'm having a blast still playing all kind of different levels, and I really can't wait to get started building some of my own. So I found the red and yellow color scheme of Builder Mario to be a pretty cool basis to start building a cocktail idea on. And I think you guys are going to be happy for the Builder Mario today we're making as a shot. So for this drink, you're going to need a tall double shot or a cordial glass of some kind. You're going to want a bar spoon and a measuring device. I've got my angled measuring cup here today. Representing the game's goal of rebuilding Peach's castle, we have Peach Schnapps. And representing Mario, we have two different Italian liqueurs, Aperol and Galliano. Now I've used Aperol and Galliano here on this channel before, but just as a quick review, Aperol is an aperitif. It's a lot lower proof than the Galliano, and it's a little bit more bitter. The Galliano is a higher proof, but it's got a lot more flavorful and herbal notes. Most notable, something closer to black licorice, but it's a little bit more mellow than that. So with these three ingredients and our equipment, that's all we need for this one. Let's go ahead and get started. So in your measuring cup, you want to mix together 3/4 of an ounce each of Peach Schnapps and Aperol. I have metric conversions in the description box below, as usual, for my friends overseas. Let's go ahead and pour those directly into that tall double. And on top of that, we're going to layer 1/2 ounce of the Galliano. To do any kind of layering with a cocktail, make sure you take the back of the bar spoon, put that right to the edge of the liquid that's already in the glass, and slowly pour that over top. And there we have our red Mario with a little yellow accent for his hat. And that is Builder Mario. So once again, here is our tall double shot of the Builder Mario. I got just a brainwave kind of idea for this one. I was like, I wonder, like Galliano will float on something as long as I do something like that. And the reason why alcohol floats of any kind is because the higher proof alcohol is less dense, and so it rises to the top of any lower proof alcohols, or juices and sugars and things like that. Really fun science to the whole thing. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. Pun intended. Whew! A lot of flavors, but it works. Ooh, burns a little at the back end. That's probably because all of these are alcohol. The peach adds a beautiful sweetness to the shot. Normally when I'm designing shots, I'll put like a little bit of sugar syrup at the bottom, so it finishes sweeter. The sweetness comes through at the mid palate. I'm actually getting a lot more of the bitter notes from the Aperol now on the late aftertaste. The Galliano hits you front and center. I have to probably give this another try, which is good because every time I do a shot, I have to make another one. It's hard to give all those tasting notes in one go. Because the Galliano floats, that's mostly what you're going to smell. It's very punchy. It's in your face because it's so spirit forward. But you taste everything, but the usage of the peach schnapps here really cuts through, and it takes away a lot of the bitterness of the Aperol away, and it leaves you just with a citrusy herbal note that is just really, it's so hard to describe, so I will try again. Bitter, then herbal, then sweet, and then the burn. So you're really getting all of those flavors, but in all kind of different ways. Now, while you don't necessarily have to do this as a shot, you can definitely just put it in a cordial glass and sip on it. It will change the flavor outcomes a little bit, so you'll be getting most of that Galliano up front, and slowly working your way to that more bitter peach flavor. But I think both visually and taste-wise, this drink definitely represents what I have experienced playing Super Mario Maker 2. Bit of sweetness, a lot of complexity, and it punches you in the gut just a little bit. As always, if you enjoyed this cocktail video and want to see more, you can check the playlist somewhere floating around in the end screen here. Check out as well my playthrough of Super Mario Maker 2. All the backlogs for all these streams are always here on the channel, as well as new streams every Tuesday of all kind of different games over on my Twitch channel. And this has been reminding you to keep on gaming, drink responsibly, and I will see you guys next time. Yeah, this is a face kicker drink.